Well, Dale, I think it's about time to introduce Big Daddy.
That's right, Roy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure at this time to present the actor and the entertainer who always has been, and in my opinion, always will be, #1 singer of American folk songs, Mr. Burl Ives.
They say don't go on Wolverton Mountain if you're looking for a wife, 'cause Clifton Clowers has a pretty young daughter. He's mighty handy with a gun and knife. Her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. The bears and the birds tell Clifton Clowers if a stranger should wander there. All of my dreams are on Wolverton Mountain. I want his daughter for my wife. I'll take my chances and I'll climb that mountain. Though Clifton Clowers, he may take my life. Her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain protects her there. The bears and the birds tell Clifton Clowers if a stranger should wander there. I'm going up on Wolverton Mountain. It's too lonesome down here below, and it's just not right to hide his daughter from the one who loves her so. No, it's not right to hide his daughter from the one who loves her so. Loves her so. My name is Tommy Siebel Thompson. Make a note that my initial is a T. I will tell a story of old West Virginia and the year that someone shot Big Bobby Lee. It happened back in 1883. Bobby said, I'm coming into town to get a wife, and I think I'd like to have Miss Carol Ann. But Carol was my girl, so I decided I wouldn't give her up to any man. Losing her was just too much for me to stand. When Bobby rode to town that Friday morning, biggest, meanest man who ever rode the hills, I shot him from the roof of Sammy's stable. He was the only man I ever killed. Forget him, I don't guess I ever will. I hid the gun and run away for 2 months. When I got back, no one mentioned him to me. They had laid him to rest on Gawley Mountain. Didn't know that I had killed Big Bobby Lee. Buried him beneath a little dogwood tree. 2 years later, I rode up on Gawley Mountain. What I saw there, I bet you won't believe. That dogwood had grown up to make a letter Plainly written on the skyline was a T, a message from the grave of Bobby Lee. I stood staring at the tree in fascination. Suddenly I heard a voice in back of me. I whirled around and there stood Bobby's father. He said, "You're the man that killed my Bobby Lee." I think that's when he fired the gun at me. They say you never hear the one that gets you, but I saw the ground come rushing up at me, and I could feel the pain and hurt of all the justice, and I knew the judge and jury was that tree, a verdict from the grave of Bobby Lee.
Burl, you know when it comes to country singing, you're still a big daddy.
Well, I'm sure I'll never be mistaken for Tiny Tim.
Say, how about you and Dale and I doing a song together?
Roy, Dale, and Big Daddy? Well, that sounds like a nice quartet. Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. And me gotta go pull the hero down the bayou. And my fun, sweetest one, oh me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Jambalaya, roast pie, Billy Gumbo. But tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Big guitar, every jar, and big gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Thibodeau, Pompano, the place is pleasant. Kinfolk come to see him fun by the dozen. Dress in style, go home wild, me oh my oh. Senator Gun will have big fun on the bayou.
Jambalaya, roast pie, Billy Gumbo. But tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Big guitar, different jar, and big gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Settle down, far from town, get me a pirogue, and I'll catch all the fish in the bayou. Swap my man to buy Yvonne what she need, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Jambalaya, roast pie, Billy Gumbo. But tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Big guitar, different jar, and big gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Lemon pledge, very pretty. Put the shine down, lemon good. Lemon pledge as you're dusting brings new luster to the wood. Lemon pledge clean so easy. Lemon way to make wood glow. Lemon pledge as you're dusting adds protection as you go.
New from Johnson Wax.
Myrtle Selder's hotel day maid and Hilda Gilman night maid fought for 10 years. Every morning, Myrtle gave her floors a nice wax shine. And every night, Hilda ruined that shine with detergents. Then Myrtle discovered Bravo, the floor wax so tough, detergents can't make it dough. The girls are working together now because detergents can't remove Bravo. Don't work against yourself. Use Bravo from Johnson Wax.